Frederick and Edward had a baby named Fredward. Frederick and Edward loved their gentle son. Frederick was the world's only pregnant man. Edward might not have been the one.
Frederick and Edward had a son named Fredward. Max and Clark had a son named Mark. Aldo and Rex had a son named Alex. Bob and Ringo had a son named Bingo. Zach and Deke had a son named Zeke. Bill and Jeff had a son named Biff. John and Mason had a son named Jason. Carl and Bert had a son named Kurt. Reed and Johnny had a son named Ronnie. Chris and Al had a son named Cal. Clark and Biff had a son named Cliff. Walter and Bill had a son named Will. Bill and Kurt had a son named Bert. Bert and Robbie had a son named Bobby. Fred and Bill had a son named Phil. Jack and Ronnie had a son named Johnny. Rich and Andy had a son named Randy. Mick and Jack had a son named Mac. Hugh and Gordon had a son named Hugo. Matt and Rick had a son named Mick. Mel and Alvin had a son named Melvin. Jack and Bo had a son named Joe. Clark and Jasper had a son named Casper. Sam and Randy had a son named Sandy. George and Harold had a son named Gerald. Biff and Chuck had a son named Buck. Nate and Rick had a son named Nick. Nick and Ted had a son named Ned. Clark and Ray had a son named Clay. Bo and Larry had a son named Barry. Ray and Paco had a son named Rocco. Ben and Lee had a son named Bentley. Rocco and Dusty had a son named Rusty. Rusty and Alf had a son named Ralph. Tom